should get gold rank.
Yes. They're not going to change the system this late into the game to appeal to edgy tryhards. Which is also a funny thing as an example. If this, I know I'm going to jump between a lot of things, but this, like, rant has been brewing and the pot is very steamy, right now. If this game had a Wii-style ranking system, you would have gotten a terrible rank there.
Yeah, I know.
Because you kept getting hit by lightning and blue shells. That's why
and I wasn't in first that one time.
That's why the Wii ranking system is artificial and stupid, because how do I avoid getting hit by things I can't stop? And if you're going to say, oh, but this game has the Super Horn to balance it out, one, there's still that tiny bit of luck, and two, you can't Super Horn lightning. Lightning is too instant.
Mm-hmm. So, on the whole art style thing, one, I get it is kind of jarring.
Like I said, I will acknowledge it does have a mild plastic-ish look, but at the same time, I sort of don't want to be that guy. Let's be honest, a lot of the older games...
Well, here's the entire fucking sort of argument point that people build to is like, oh, but 8 has this really nice, like, really realistic art style, and now it's like, you're going to...
you know, other shit, like, as an example, Ribbon Road is, it's technically a retro course because it's a GBA course, but let's be honest, Ribbon Road had so many changes.
Of course.
It is practically a new course.
Of course.
In terms of, like, art and track design, because the GBA was...
Of course that fucking happens.
RNGB that way.
Damn it.
The Ouija giveth, the Ouija taketh away.
Crap. But, now if another blue shell were to come... If I start losing, I will use up the Super Horn, but I'm always... like,
always gotta hoard that.
because of the off chance that another fucking blue shell will come up.
So, like, also we have another thing that some people, or, you know, don't want to acknowledge and probably never will. The courses actually did get small touch-ups.
They have a very small facelift. Though, we also have, and I'm going to also be this guy, because this doesn't bother me as much as other people, which is basically, people are like, oh, they're just ripping things from 2, or that's lazy and bad. First of all, you don't inherently need anti-gravity to be shoehorned into a fucking course.
But there are some courses I actually kinda don't like because of where they shoehorned in anti-gravity, cough, Baby Park.
Baby Park is all anti-gravity.
Exactly. And that made that course even more of a clusterfuck than it naturally was. Yes, I recognize that's the point because it was Baby Park, but it's still... then again, that's also just because of it being absolute chaos, not liking Baby Park in general.
Can I trick off the road? Nope, wasn't high enough. That's the thing. Well, I don't like Baby Park anyway, but like, I think the DLC's fine. I can kind of give people the art style. That would have been something to trick off
because, like, this is only the first wave, and we're going to have other waves. I'm going to wait until they come out to make full judgment
on certain things.
Because with them being later, the later courses could potentially have more, or not. We don't know.
Try to do tricks off
We don't know, and to assume I feel one way or the other is kind of arrogant.
And even then, it's this stupid argument. Yeah, you can't. Okay. This just stupid argument of, oh, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because the other thing that bothers me is people. Mario Kart 8. Damn it. Damn it. Mario Kart 8. The Wii U version, not the Switch version, the Wii U version it has almost been 10 years. Almost. And that leads to this annoying thing that people were doing that irks me, that I kind of get, but I feel is just a disingenuous half-truth of Nintendo is adding DLC to a 10-year-old video game. Why would they do that? That's super irrelevant. Deluxe is only like 5 years old. Yes, the original 8 came out like,
and
I got a super horn, which is great.
And plenty of other games have done shit like this. And plenty of other games have done shit like this. I believe Xenoverse 2, I think it is almost just as old as...
you want to talk about ridiculously old things? Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, yeah.
Which they continue to peddle content into and keep this online infrastructure.
And that's actually older than... that's actually older than 8, because that was like 2013. I believe Xenoverse 2 is also around like 2014 or 2015. It's about as old as this, and I believe it's still guiding updates. Also, hey, anyone remember when Skullgirls came back after like 10 years and started getting characters again? And again, hilariously, it's actually... Skullgirls is actually older than... I believe that came out in 2011 or 2012.
First off, anyone could technically update any game at any time, but we're in this fucking world now where people just want to sort of push into the next big thing, and it's such a stupid thing of like, oh, if Mario Kart had got DLC when it was new, that would have been cool because it was new and it would have been exciting and relevant. But now that Mario Kart, that the base version of 8 is like 10 years old and the Deluxe is like 5, Mario Kart is now super irrelevant. We've seen all there is to see. We've pushed 8 to the limits. Logically, we need a Mario Kart 9. The Switch doesn't even have a native Mario Kart. It only has this crappy remake.
Yeah, and the Game Boy Advance never had a traditional Mario game.
The Game Boy, though it did have a Mario Kart.
Yes.
We're in a Game Boy course at the moment, actually.
Again, a funny thing, much like Ribbon Road, let's be honest, this is basically a new course.
A little bit. Going back to your just snarky side point there, you're not wrong. They actually never had an original GBA.
Now, people have been doing this for years, but I hate every time people point out and
I swear to God.
I hate every time people
Yes!
You had the iframes from...
I love getting that on recording, that's great! I got struck by lightning, so I had lightning iframes! You can't hit me with a boo shell, I am invincible!
Which is hilarious, because I'm pretty sure that didn't work in all the Mario Karts.
Quiet you.
I know this is just a general thing people do, but I hate when people point out when, like, a Nintendo console hasn't had a specific installment of this series, because they have done shit like that before. And if you're going to say, oh, but it's Mario, again, it's sort of rare, but we do there are a few a few Nintendo consoles that don't have a traditional Mario game. It's mostly just the Game Boy Advance, and that's like really about it, because you know the regular say it's mostly the Game Boy Advance, but then if you want to be semantic, I guess you could also throw the 3DS in there, because people wanted a more standard 3D Mario game on the 3DS, and instead we got...
The 3DS introduced a new, Mario type, because people often sort of forget 3D World is not an original game in the sense of it's a follow-up to 3D,
3D Land.
Yeah, Land. That's the one. Which was this mixture of 2D and 3D in a unique way that had never been seen before.
Yeah.
crash into the freaking wall. I love how it's bananas and then it's like the big Shy Guys.
The Shy Guys are ninjas now.
And if you use the wind, you can get into all kinds of weird areas in here. This really is, as far as tour goes, this really is a kick-ass, like,
I love,
course.
I love when a Japanese developer makes something overtly Japanese. My two favorite things are when a Japanese developer either makes something overtly Japanese or they design an American character.
You mean design that just generically, like, what is the most sort of Japanese idea of Americanism that exists?
Damn it. Right now, throw on screen in editing a picture of the American sports team from King of Fighters and the American team from Rival Schools. Especially, I believe her name was Tiffany. I fucking love her design because she's supposed to be a boxer, and it's that design idea I love. How do we make them American? We make their color scheme red, white, and blue, and their outfit is covered in stars. It's fucking incredible, and I love it.
Yes, it is. Nothing's gonna stop me now! I think I won. Yep, cool. But anyway, the cultural relevancy point, I'm sorry, a lot of that is just, you just expect something new. Which is funny because, like, I love this back and forth thing of, like, oh, for fucking Mario Kart, because of how long... Now, technically, it has been years, because we never got a mainline Mario Kart on the Switch. But you want this arbitrary, oh, we need a new game every so often bullshit, but you're the same people that's been like, oh, Pokemon! Like, they need to stop releasing Pokemon games, my god! Crap, good. Yes! I did it! First try, actually! Okay, cool. I got my footage. Okay. Fuck. Oh, that was intense. I could see, like, Toadette creeping up on me, the bitch. God, I did it! Proof! Okay. Okay, fuck. 150 is done. God, I'm sweaty. And it's not just because I'm using the try-hard build. Okay. Anyway. Here's the trophy. Probably gonna cut back to the main Let's Play so that the proper outro can be done. Anywho, this was just proof I did it on 150. In case I need extra proof, here's the fucking trophies. You can see 150. There, that proves without a doubt I did it on 150. I can do the thing. Might take me a couple of tries, but I can.
Kaboom!
Of fucking course. Of fucking course. I have a few seconds to beat her, though. Ha, bitch! Oh! Oh, sweet! Again, if I'm remembering to actually throw in some cool shit, second place. Perfect roll, blue, red shell coin, red shell, sniped, glide ramp to victory.
Kaboom!
Doubles. Oh my god. God damn it. Okay, again, that goes in the fucking fail compilation. Good lord. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, this question is a bit blunt, but I think it was a good question given what we were ranting about. How many of you get the point we were trying to make about people demanding Mario Kart 9 coming off a bit pretentious and whiny? I get why you might ask for Mario Kart 9, but 8 Deluxe is constantly at the top of sales charts on the Switch, so extending this game a little bit, I think, is fine. Considering this game constantly tops the sales charts, it would be crazy to completely move on. People have been acting like Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe are super old and irrelevant. Yes, 8 came out almost 10 years ago, but 8 Deluxe is only about 5 years old, and I think games can last for decades, but in this modern era, we have to put an arbitrary expiration date on every video game just because we feel justified in asking for a sequel or follow-up after a certain amount of arbitrary time, when I think that is incredibly ridiculous and makes you sound incredibly entitled and petty. Overall, I think the DLC is fine, and I think 8 Deluxe was still super relevant, even though a bunch of big YouTube personalities and Twitch streamers would like you to think that 8 Deluxe was super irrelevant and that Mario Kart 9 needed to happen. Sales numbers would prove otherwise, but anyway, I'm done rambling. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.